My name is Joe Stapp. I'm in the U.S. military, security forces, and basically head up a reserve unit. When the reservists go home, I'm the one that keeps the continuity during the month while they're off doing their civilian jobs. In the Air Force Reserve, I'm a Krav Maga instructor. I train a lot of our daggers and also our security forces members on how to defend themselves, hand-to-hand combat techniques. Krav Maga is a pretty impressive system. It utilizes violence of action, the element of surprise, and blunt force trauma to overwhelm the adversary. So incredible fighting system that I train the guys on, and gals. I'm one of those guys, it's kind of an anomaly, if you will. I joined up in the Navy Reserve in '90, did 4 years of that, went ahead and went into the active Army, where I actually was part of the Ranger community at Camp Rudder, the Swamp Phase of Ranger School, where I was a parachutist, and then came on into the Air Force Reserve when 9/11 went down. So I've done 3 different services, which isn't common at all, amongst my peers. I'm a father of soon to be 6. I've got 5 boys. Well, I've got 4 boys. One that's on the way. And we've actually adopted a little girl from Ethiopia. So we've got 6 kids all together. The adoption from Ethiopia is kind of an interesting story. Before me and my wife had gotten married, I'm an only son, so I always wanted a big family. But me and my wife had always agreed that at some point in time, we would want to adopt. And we didn't know how that was going to come about. I'm not a guy that makes a whole lot of money, and adoptions can be pricey at times. But a couple of years ago, my mother had passed, and when she died, I went ahead and I sold her house. We sold her house. We took care of all the loose ends that are associated with a death in the family, and we had this sum of money. And I looked at my wife, and she looked at me, and we just said, "Hey, if there's any time to make this happen, this is probably going to be the best time to do it." So we went ahead and started a 28-month process. It usually doesn't take that long, but 28 months, and we ended up going to Ethiopia and picking up a baby girl. It's the only way I was going to get a girl. Obviously, I have all boys. I guess I would define myself more as a father than anything, because no matter how great I am in the military, no matter how great I am and whatever job I do, if I fail as a parent, I think my life is pretty much useless.